What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? Give me a 1-2-1-2 if everything sounds clear. We're going to be getting into the crypto market tonight. Welcome to Trading Crypto live stream. If you see the live stream looks a little bit different tonight, I've been adding to it, playing with overlays and whatnot like that. So if you guys can hear me clearly, give me a 1-2-1-2. Music sounds good, my voice sounds good, and we'll just jump right into it. So once I get the 1-2-1-2, we'll jump into BTC. Sweet. Got the 1-2-1-2. We're all clear to go. So as of right now, we're looking at BTC. So I'm sorry I haven't been uploading a lot of videos lately. I'm just gonna get this right out of the way at the beginning. Crypto's been getting very, very boring for me. I'm sorry if that offends some of you guys, but it's getting very, very boring for me. Like, I can make videos every single day, but recently, if I make videos, it's just repeating the exact same shit that I said the last video. So I just haven't been uploading videos. I have more fun doing live streams and stuff like that. So until the market starts doing something, I might be pulling back and just making videos and just doing live streams. Because I feel like interacting with you guys and doing a live stream is a lot more beneficial in what I do, you know, personally. So not saying I'm going to stop doing videos, but nonetheless. So let's get into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin had this nice rise up. We had Powell speak, we shit the bed, had this main support area at 20,000. We actually broke 20,000 support, which actually surprised me. I thought we'd actually bounce off 20,000 and head back up. We broke 20,000, actually fell below the 618 as well. So in my personal opinion, BTC is bearish right now. Yes, we are technically in an oversold area on the RSI, but nonetheless, I think we're heading down to the 786 area at around 19,002. So 19.2, 19.5, and then back testing the 618. I'm not buying anything until Bitcoin hits 16,000, but nonetheless, BTC actually broke this uptrend. We've been in this uptrend since June too. I guarantee if you are a crypto investor, you've been following this very, very, very closely. I know I have, and I know you guys follow a lot of other influencers and a lot of other TA people as well. And all of them are confirming that, hey, we've broke this uptrend right now. We officially broke this uptrend, made a lower high, and we kind of are in uncharted territory right now for BTC. And this 20,000 is life support. But look at this, we're at $20,000 or $20,000, yeah, $20,000 and 20,053 right now. I think we're to be seeing the teens tonight. I don't think we're to be shit in the bed tonight because we are oversold. MACD is starting to generally move up into a bullish sentiment, but I do think we might be touching the 786 main support area down here, and I don't think it's going to be a hard candle. I think we'll be seeing a fat candle with a wick down here, but nonetheless, I do think we will be seeing a decent sized drop here in the next day or so. And with that, prices are going to fluctuate. So we might be seeing some people getting shaken out right here with that heavy drop, but I think it's going to be getting those shorts out of the market, just a drop down, pump back up to 20,000. But nonetheless, I am still holding out for that lower BTC, but it definitely does look like this trend broke. And if we just look in similar patterns, you know, we had this trend break right here, similar. We had this sideways trend break, had this small consolidation, and then we shit the bed. If you've been following time, I've been charting time. I've talked about it quite a bit in the live stream about the ladder up pattern, and that definitely played out. Patterns do end eventually, and if we just look at the patterns on this, we had the consolidation, crap the bed, consolidation, crap the bed, consolidation, crap the bed, and every time the consolidation happened, it was longer and longer. Eventually, patterns do end, and I'm not saying time end because we'll talk about time later tonight. I'm not going to talk about time right now, but time is almost down to 53, I believe it is, and that's where it definitely needs to launch at. So we'll actually chart time after BTC. So we're in the BTC right now. Short term on BTC, let's keep an eye on the 786 right here at around 19,000. We did fall below the 618, and that's the next support for it. There's only one more support for it right here. We're not going to bounce in the middle of nowhere. And you can definitely see this respects this fib area. So you can see back here, it respected it right here. wick to this, wick to this. We had a wick to this resistance, actually had a wick to this fib. So this fib is not invalid. You can see every time we've wicked down, we had a touch to one of these fib areas. So a bounce right here at 20,000 is telling me like, I don't think that's going to happen. Because if we just, I mean, we could probably spend a lot of time just on this general chart and seeing every time or every area that makes this it valid. Everything you see is valid right here. Tested this, tested the top of that, tested the support or resistance here, tested the support, tested the support. So there's no reason why we should bounce right here. The only thing that I see right now is heading down to the 786 at around 19,200, and that could be our bounce area right there. But nonetheless, we did break our bullish momentum on BTC. I personally do think we are to be heading down quite a bit more. If I draw this, a minimal of looks like 4%, maximum I think of 6. I think this main support area right here is going to be very, very crucial at 1866. That is actually going to be our lifeline for BTC. I mean, if you're bullish on BTC right now, I'm not going against you, but I'm not bullish on BTC. If you're bullish on BTC, this main support at 18,834 needs to hold. But personally, I think we're heading down to the 786 around this general area at around 19,250, and we'll assess the situation at that time. So with that, I usually jump into quant, but I kind of shilled time right there. We're gonna jump into time. I tried playing time recently, and I know with the Discord, Chef Neutron's playing time. And recently I charted out how close, where the hell is it? I charted out how close the patterns were on it to a breakout period. And then I said, we need to watch on a general area. This is not the right chart. There was a specific area that we need to watch out for. I just need to find that chart that has all my drawings on it. This is it right here. So for time, I was bullish on the 786 right here at around 63.65. I was wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. It's not a bad thing when you're wrong. You know, I was wrong. I thought we'd bounce at the 786 and that would be the capitulation to the upside. That did not happen. Long behold, we did have this main resistance area. I was saying, let's keep an eye on 53. We recently just tagged 53. And if you watched my last live stream, I said 53 is your lifeline for time. These patterns do end eventually. They don't continue forever. And 53, if 53 breaks and we head down to 38, this is definitely broken. And this pattern that we see here with the up consolidation, up consolidation, up consolidation is over. But right now is definitely the critical moment for Chrono. So this is like the, I guess, flip the coin type moment. Do I get in now and hopefully get the bottom for the next run up? Or do I sell so if it shits the bed, then I don't lose a lot of money? But right now is actually a very, very critical moment for time right now. We're currently hovering on the 53. Actually, it's actually a resistance right now, but nonetheless, we are holding up right there. RSI is definitely reset to run. MACD isn't really doing shit. We've been consolidating forever. If we blow this up, we have to actually blow this up a lot just to see anything on it. If it blows up a lot, you can see the MACD is still deviating towards the bearish scenario. I can draw, this is a larger fib right here. If I draw some micro fibs, we can do some micro fibs and try to dissect this a little bit further. I do think this 53 area though is going to be a very, very, very crucial area for time that we really need to focus on. If you're in the time, that is the price that you really need to keep an eye on. So if you go to bottom to top here, you can see we're currently testing the 786 as well. So this is a double support area where we're currently at. So we actually wicked down on the 786 below this main resistance area. This is okay. So think of sirens going woo, 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 woo. That sounded stupid, but this is definitely a red flag. If we break below this, it's over. I don't want people trying to FOMO into this. It's not financial advice, but if we break below 53, I'm not going to be buying into time whatsoever. But long behold, this could be that launch point as well. So it's kind of risk and reward type area. You have a double support area right here. You broke below the main support. You're holding up the 786 support. If you break this, it's another double support. So you're at a double support area. But But if you break below 52.25, it's going to be a heavy ass drop down to this main support area. But the thing I'm seeing is the RSI is extremely low. MACD is about, it's not about ready to flip bullish, but MACD is also extremely low. How much lower can you possibly go? So with that, if we just zoom out and look at the RSI, last time we've been down to these general areas, you do generally recover from there. We don't go into the oversold area on the RSI often. And if we do, similar to back here in June, we have large run-ups. So I'm going to actually be more bullish on time. I'm still going to be bullish on time for the short term. I still think we are going to be bouncing right here. I know I said 65 a couple live streams ago, but I'm saying 53. 53 bounce up to 73, and then we'll assess the situation at that time. If you see us break below the 786 at 52, 53, that's all she wrote. So make sure you have your stop losses in. This is not financial advice by any means, but make sure you guys have your stop losses in, because if you fall below 786, it's going to get very, very dirty. But you know, everyone always says they want to buy the bottom, but they don't really buy the bottom because it's too damn risky. You know, you never know when the bottom's at, and when you're this low at a very, very critical point, people are very hesitant to get in, and then it starts taking off, and people be like, "Oh man, I wish I would have bought that at that price." You know, it's risk and reward, and this is definitely the launch point. If it launches, this is definitely the launch point we have to look out for time. So I would say 53 to 52.25. If we fall below that, it's game over. And this entire stuff that I've been shilling, haven't been shilling it, but the entire repetitive extended uptrend that I've been talking about would be invalid. But this has to be the launch or it's over. Just to sum it all up, it has to bounce here or it's done. And if it does bounce here, I think it's going to be a larger candle than back here, personally. That would just confirm this step of effect, because you have the small run-up, consolidation, larger run-up, consolidation, larger run-up, larger consolidation, larger run-up, larger consolidation. And if that's the play, this has to be the bounce for it. That's all there is for that. So that is your moon juice chart for time. So we're in the super chest. I want to time. Love to see some 18K. Howdy, y'all. I'm just sell half and hope the other does either. Is the music choppy? I was thinking the same thing. Love to see some 18K. Okay. So we did time. We're actually going to jump into quant real quick. Yo, quant actually made a lower high. So you quant holders right now. Okay, I'm clear. Music is choppy. Let me see if I can fix that. So quant actually made a lower high here, which is very, very interesting. If we look at the 4 right now, quant right now is holding up at 95. This is a very, very critical price area for quant right now. If we break below this general area, it's going to be a heavy ass drop. I don't have any buying orders until we hit $60. I personally don't. If it doesn't hit $60, it doesn't hit $60. So nonetheless, hey God, music is choppy. Let me see if I can fix that. All right. Okay, so quant right now, similar to quant, or quant is holding up this at $95 right now. Very critical area for quant. You can see we're currently reset on the RSI. We're actually at 20 on the RSI. MACD is working towards the bullish sentiment. So could we have another run up to 132? We could, but I personally don't think that's going to happen. I want to pick quant up at 61, and you can see if we fall below this support here at 91, there is no support until we get down to $61 on quant. That's on the 4 hour. If you jump over to the 1 hour, or not 1 hour, to the 1 day, there is a support area at 59. So nonetheless, the main support area on the 1 day is 80, and the main support's at 57. So that $60 quant is looking very, very juicy right now. So if you think BTC is about ready to shit the bed and you like quant, you might be seeing some lower quant here pretty soon, because quant has been holding up pretty dang good at this resistance area. Yeah, currently fell below the 618. You can see the 786 is the bottom of this support channel. I'd be keeping an eye on this $89-$90 range. This is going to be a very, very, very critical area for quant. If we actually fall below the 786, I think this would be a straight drop down to around $60, $62 to $61 right down here. There's nothing in this general area, and I've been waiting for this. I talked about it several times in my quant videos. I'm like, hey, we have some very, very heavy support that we have to fall through to get $60 quant. You can see we currently broke below this support, flipped it into resistance, hence why it's red. And we have this resistance channel that we're currently working our ways towards right now. So this resistance channel starts at 92 and ends at 90. So if we fall below $90, which is also the 786, I think we'll be seeing BTC heading back down very, very quickly. And this is where Trading Crypto is going to be picking up some more. If you've been following me for a while, you know Trading Crypto has a decent sized bag of quant, and he is not done picking up quant yet if it drops down to that price. So right now for quant, I'm keeping an eye on $89 to $90. I think this is what's going to happen. We're heading down to the 786 area, and we'll assess the situation at that time. That is going to be the very, very critical price area for quant. But if you just look at this general uptrend area, we did just recently put it in a lower high, which means, you know, we had the high, then we had the lower high, and then eventually I do think we do head back down here. That's why I've been holding out for $60 quant this entire time. If you're new to the channel, I actually have an average buy on quant at $49. I actually was able to buy most of my bag down there. Not bragging, but kind of am. I really didn't look at quant's utility until Zgoth got into the Discord, and man, he shilled it hard. I'm like, I don't own any of this. And then looked into it, saw the prices dropping, and I went in, and I'm very, very glad that it did. So for right now for quant, we're going to be keeping an eye on a drop down to around $90, and then we'll assess the situation at that time. But yeah, in my personal opinion, it looks like quant's about ready to be oversold. RSI says, hey, we want about, like, if we're just going by TA, I'll be like, okay, we just recently hit the bottom of quant at 17. If you look at the past history, this is normally where we bounce for quant, which means we'll bounce here and go, you know, up to around 115. But just the way that the market's going, the way that I think BTC is going, and if we jump over to the day, even the day had this fake out bearish to bullish crossover, and it's continuing in its bearish movement, which makes me believe we're heading down to the 786 right here at around $90. So I'd be keeping an eye on $90 quant. That is going to be a very, very, very critical area. You can see the 618 was at 100, and 100 was a very psychological area, but the 618 is going to be definitely a lifeline for quant. We break below that, guys, we are actually going to be able to buy some quant at a very, very good price. So with that, let me get into the chats. We got... Can you chart Bryce? Yeah, I can chart Bryce. I charted Bryce quite a bit in the past. Oh, boy. So Bryce, or Bitgert, is a million zeros and 8 down, 1.1, 100,000 million billion trillion gazillion. a shit ton of total supply with a question mark of circulation, question mark market cap. All-time high was 6 months ago. All-time low was 12 months ago. So if you bought 12 months ago, you'd be up a year ago. You'd be up 129,000%, which is nuts. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. So this is, don't take this the wrong way. This is one of those shit coins that, you know, pump and dump type situation. This isn't one that you would invest in long term. Sorry if that bugs you, but I'm charting your coin. So let's get into it. Oh, it's actually on KuCoin. Oh boy, last time I charted it, it wasn't on KuCoin. Oh shoot. Wow, this thing recently popped. So there's no RSI indicator. MACD is about ready to flip bullish. If I had to, actually, I don't have to guess. I'm going to draw a FIP on this and that'll tell me what's going on. We're actually going to draw bottom to the top from the beginning. See what's going on. So this is bottom to the top from the beginning. And that's the 382, which you guys got snuffed out at several times. So you got snuffed out at the 382 right here. Got double snuffed here, headed down to the 0.5, currently working your way back up. This is very, very hard. So I think this might be a 3 top drop top type situation. So I think we had that 1 top, 2 top, head down to the 618, 3 top, and then drop top back down here. I think that is definitely going to be the case because I think BTC is going to be retracing heavy. And this isn't one of the main coins that are on a lot of people's radar. This is on a very sparse, select people's radar right now. So currently right now, I think this might be inevitably being a 3 top drop top situation. RSI is about ready to flip bullish, which is kind of telling me that we're going to be going to something like retracing to the 618. Then pumping back up to this 382. If you want some hopium and some moon juice on this, what you need to keep an eye on is this 9655 main resistance area 1005. If you break over this, that's going to act as a double resistance area for you, or double support area for you if you get over it. As of right now, it's acting as a double resistance, which is why it's so difficult to get over, which is why we've been continually getting rejected at it. So let's just keep an eye on a retracement down to the 618 and then a retest of this double resistance. If you break this double resistance, it's going to flip into a double support, and then we can start trying to draw some uptrend lines on this. But as of right now, the main area you need to focus on, because I'm not a long-term TA person, I'm more of a short-term, because you can get in the ballpark on short-term, not long-term, is this 382 main resistance area. We need to break above that. So I currently think we're going to be retracing down to around 7024 and then testing this one more time. And if we don't break above that, that's going to be the 3 top drop top, 1 top, 2 top, 3 top drop top. So that third test of this is going to be the very, very critical moment on BitGert. So let's just keep an eye on the retracement to the 618, then continuation up to the 382. And then assess the situation at that time. STG. Yeah, I don't know if I slept wrong or what, but my throat's been fucking scratchy all day. So if I'm talking softly or just stop talking for a bit, that's why I was coughing in the middle of the night. It's like I'm not cold. I don't have a cold or anything. It's just, you ever wake up in the middle of the night and your throat's so dry that it's kind of like stuck together and you need some water? And then that's exactly what happened. And it just kind of peels itself apart. So STG is down 13.5 at 80 cents. 1 billion max, 133 million circulating, 106 million market cap. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Binance and BitTrue being the leader. Hey, if I got COVID, that's just beneficial for you because I'll have to stay home from work, and guess what I'll do? I can't sit down and just lay on my ass all day. I'd be sitting down here doing random ass live streams, even if it's for 45 minutes. If I get COVID, we're doing COVID live streams. Hell yeah. It might sound like shit, but we'll get that information out there for you guys. So you fuckers better hope I have COVID. Man, where the hell are all the charts on this? Is this a recently released coin? I know we charted before, and okay, March of 2022. So yeah, there's not a lot of data on it. So I was looking at this, I'm like, man, there's no data that goes back on this thing. Well, Mr. Andy Walk says drink some Neptune juice, so I'm drinking some Neptune juice for Mr. Andy Walk. Cheers. Okay, so we're getting to Stargate Finance. It looks like I scribbled on this quite a bit in the past. We're to clear this up real quick and start fresh. So Stargate Finance recently had this large run up into the overbought territory. RSI is still extremely high for the 4-hour. MACD is about ready to flip to a bullish sentiment. The thing about this run up is usually you have a run up and then you retrace back down to the 50 and then you know, recoup your way back down to the initial start. That's a damn beer you just... No, it's not. It's not. That was Neptune juice that I just opened, man. That was Neptune juice. So as of right now on Stargate Finance, you can see we're continually making higher highs. And usually when you have a run up like this, you capitulate back down to the 50% area. But we capitulated back down to the main support area on Stargate at 62. And bounce from there. And we actually recently put in a higher high as well, which is something we need to be very considerate of with the RSI this high at 48. RSI is about ready to move into a bullish sentiment, or not RSI, MACD is about ready to move into a bullish sentiment. RSI is stagnant sideways, so the 50 area is kind of a neutral area, which we are currently at. So we're going to draw a fit on this and try to dissect it just a little bit further. Neptune juice only comes in juice boxes. Oh man, dude, I'm the fucking brewer of Neptune juice. Don't tell me what kind of cans it comes in. So as of right now on Stargate, it looks like the 0.5 is what we're holding up as support. MACD's about ready to flip bullish. So there's two different scenarios I'm gonna be keeping an eye on here for Stargate. We have been making higher highs after this run up, but the RSI is still decently high in my personal opinion. I think it'd be more beneficial to head down to the 618 at 66. But that would still maintain our bullish momentum, like tag this 382, head down on the 618. That would still put us in at a higher low, and then that could be our next run up for a higher high. Honestly, this is what I think is going to happen. If you know me, I play very conservative in my TAs. I don't really moon juice a lot of stuff. So that is my conservative TA for this. A bounce off this 0.5, topping out at 382 at around 85, and then recouping back down to around the 66, 786 area down here. And that will be the bounce point to the next higher high. Since we didn't recoup down to the halfway area at the 786 down here, it means there's a lot of people backing this up right now. So there's a lot of buying power going into this coin right now. So short term, I think this will be the play. If you want the moon juice scenario, we can count this 0.5 as the bounce, and then we're working our way up to the next high, which if we zoom out and we have to extend this fib super far to find the next high. All the way back to April of last year. You see that's where he wicked out here at the 618. It's just so valid. Even when I extended that validation of dropping down the support at 62 looks like the case. You rejected at the 786 at the large fib. I'm almost guaranteeing that it's heading back down here. I can't guarantee anything because I'm not a financial advisor and I can't predict the future. I'm not a wizard. But inevitably, if we do break above the 786 here at 80 cents, that next high that gets put in will be at this 382 at around 173. You know, we had the high here, high up to the 786, high up here, and it's just be a rinse and repeat. But for the short term for STG, I'd play it safe, man. I'd be playing on the 61 cent area. I just drew two different fibs and it's still valid. You can see even that larger fib's valid of the 786 that it's getting rejected at. If we were above the 786 on that larger fib, I'd be more bullish, but getting double rejected on two different fibs, especially a smaller fib and a longer fib, just shows that general area is a very difficult area to get over. So I'm going to actually call a retracement off the 786 down to the support at 61, which will reset the RSI. This will play out its bear scenario, and then we'll rinse and repeat with another run up here to around 150. So Azero, I told you guys yesterday I FOMO'd into Azero. So we have Azero, you know, all these are question marks, went over that in the past. Azero is currently at $1.11, which is crazy because I dropped a lot of money into Azero at $1.16. Just shows that even I FOMO in at times. Not completely out of dry powder yet, but getting pretty damn close. So I do own a decent sized bag of this nonetheless. I have about, I'm not going to tell you how much I have. But I do own a decent sized bag. I have a little bit of dry powder left, and I'm keeping an eye on possibly that quant dip to either load up on the quant dip or Ethereum. If you were around for a while, you knew during the last dip, I was primarily focused on quant and Ethereum, and I loaded up on quite a bit of quant and Ethereum. And the way I think the market's going right now, the main things I'm focusing on are going to be this Azero, Quant, and Ethereum, with Ethereum and Quant being the leaders. So if I can pick up Ethereum and Quant at decent prices, Azero's the third coin that I'll be looking at picking up some on. But and I suggest using Max. I don't know if you guys have Azero or whatnot like that. I hear it's pretty hard to get on some exchanges, and I know Chef Natron owns it on Uphold or something like that, and it's very hard to get your funds out. So I suggest using Mex. What are you doing? We're gonna go auto. Body to body. You see that, Mr. Andy Walk? We're gonna go body to body. Remember when you talked to me about candle to candle? Body to body. We're going body to body right now. And that body to body puts the 618 right at the bottom of this resistance channel, which we're currently at right now. You can see the RSI is currently reset. Actually, the RSI is extremely low, with the MACD just being stagnant sideways. If I had to put money on it, I think we will be bouncing right here, back up to around 126. We are in a downtrend, which would put this at a lower high. You can see we had this uptrend. We were putting in higher highs, higher lows, and then it started reversing. So we're going to be putting in lower highs and lower lows. So short term right now, I'm going to be looking for a bounce off this 110 area back up to around 125 to put in that new lower high, and then assess the situation at that time. Once we do that, this is a double support area, but I think we do break below that and head down to the 786 at around $1. I do have a very, very large buying order at $1, and I think we will be seeing $1 Azero here pretty soon. So If you're an Azro holder, hopefully you have your dry powder ready. I'm just sitting aside for the rest of mine and banking on a dollar. Definitely looks like it's going to happen if this plays out. Bounce off the 382, break below this double resistance, head down to the 786 main support area. So it looks like 101 to 98. So this is the general area where I think we'll see a large bounce off of. That's a psychological area right there with those whole numbers with the $1 range. You see the main support's at 101, 786 at 98. I think we'll see a large bounce from that general area. But I think that is going to be the price that a lot of people are looking for right now for Azrael, that whole dollar range, which is why I have my buy-in order at 101, just in case it hits $1, because there's probably so many people that have buy-in orders active right now for $1 Azrael. Like the Azrael holders probably have a bunch of buy-in orders at $1 Azrael right now. They're just sitting there, and it's like, yeah, I'm paying 1 cent more, but I would actually get my coins if we head down to $1 and hit it. If there's not enough selling to fill all the orders, your buying order might not even fill. So why not pay like a penny or so more to get your buy order filled instead of trying to, you know, chalk it out with the people who are trying to get at that even dollar range. That's not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. But right now, I think this is going to be the case for Azrael. I think we're going to see that bounce back up to 125, and then inevitably heading down to $1. And that bounce will put us in a lower high and continue this downwards consolidate. We're actually not consolidating, this downward scenario. What's my thought on L vlog? So pretty behind in chats, but it is what it is. What's your okay, we did that. Quant, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. What's L block? What is L block? So as of right now, I don't even know what L block is. Yeah, I don't have any thoughts on this coin. Looks like a rug pull. One sec. January ran shit the bed. All-time low was 9 days ago. All-time high was 6 months ago. Probably currently available on some swaps. It's actually available on Max. Okay, we have a max supply of 100,000 million, 100 billion. Yeah, just looking at that, I'd be very, very hesitant on anything like that. I mean, we can chart it, but I would still be very, very hesitant on it. If we can even find a chart. Yeah, I can't find a decent chart on that, man. I'm sorry. I would be very hesitant on buying into that coin. It's not financial advice, but looks like shit. Took a nap today and felt like I got beat by hammers. I took a nap and felt like I got beat by hammers. Oh shit. That was a damn beer you just opened. Discount City, yes sir, I'm learning. Love a good Red Bull. How's Jupe looking? Yeah, we can look at Jupe. We actually haven't looked at Jupe in a while, guys. I remember, I think Chef Natry and I tried flipping it a month or so ago. Made some money off that, but it really wasn't the flip I was looking for. I mean, I think I bought it and it went up like 5 cents, 6 cents, then cashed out, but not 5, 6 cents. Nonetheless, though, Jupe's down 5.7 at 0089, 100,000 million billion total, billion circulating. So all the coins are in circulation, which is fantastic. Very small market cap, which is also fantastic. Definitely a setup to run. If it survives this bear market. Anyways. Currently available. It looks like KuCoin's, or not KuCoin, Coinbase is the leader, followed by KuCoin. What does this coin even do? What's the highest price? I feel like that's the first thing they should label on these things. You know, a lot of people come here and look for data. And when I look for data right now, it's like they have these bold statements like, what's the highest price? What was it 24 hours? What can Jupiter be traded for? It's like, I don't care about that. Like, what does it do? Okay, let's just get in the TA. We're getting off topic. Yeah, so hey, Chef Natron, my brother actually came and visited me today. So we live about 2 hours away. He came up, we hung out today, grilled some burgers and went like that. Talked about crypto a little bit. He said he's going to be out of all the rest of the drawing because he doesn't want people to think that it's rigged. So. Man, this thing just, we're on the 4 hour right now. That chart just looks like shit. There we go. There we go. We got some data going for us. Man, that is a very, very, very slow drop. Imagine buying back here in July and just following this down and down and down and down and down. Yeah, I wish he was on the Discord more too, but he works a lot and he's more of a Twitch type person. He plays a lot of online video games. But yeah, we grilled some burgers today. Went to the meat market. It was a pretty damn good day. He saw his nephew. He hung out with my son for a while. My dad came over. My uncle came over. You know, they're all 2 hours away, so it's kind of nice. You know, it's a nice chill day today, honestly. But I just being honest with you guys, being honest with you guys, I'm getting fucking bored of crypto. I know I talked about this at the beginning, and I'm very sorry I'm not uploading a lot of videos, but if I continue uploading videos like I used to do, it's just gonna be me repeating the same shit over and over and over and over. So if I do cut back a little bit, it's mostly going to just be on those, and I'm not gonna be cutting back on the live streams, but until the market starts doing something, it's just not beneficial for me to just repeat stuff over and over and over. I'm not in this for like the monetization, ad revenue and stuff. I'm in it to give you guys information. For me to repeat the same thing every single day, it's not beneficial to anyone. So as of right now for Jupe, I know we got kind of sidetracked here. We're bouncing up the 618. RSI is definitely reset. MACD is about ready to flip bullish. That's the 4 hour. Let's just jump over to the day real quick. Day as well is about ready to flip bullish. RSI is heading back down. So the 786 is down here. We're currently testing the 618 on the day as well. We actually broke below it. Hang on. Let me see if this fib's actually valid right now. Yeah, we actually broke below the 618, guys. So I'm going to say short term for Jupe. There's two different scenarios. We have this larger fib right here, and we're actually I'm going to draw a smaller fib as well. Let me move this out of the way. I need to get my layers back up over here. Man, this is the slowest TA ever. This is why no one watches my stream, right? Just so micro TA, we got the micro TA. This also fell below the 618. I'd be keeping an eye on around 8 or not 8 cents, 008, the 786. You can see you generally have a support area right here. I'm gonna draw a support area right here. You can see we bounced right here, bounced right here. In the past, that was also resistance. In the past, it was resistance right here. So this is actually a very important area. It looks like we also consolidated around it back here. So I'd be looking for this drop down to the 786 main support area right now for Jupe. So Jupe definitely fell below the 618. I would not be bullish on it right now, even though we are kind of chopping around. I'd be looking for that push back down to around the 79 to 008 area, and then the push back up to around the 618. There's a ton of data supporting this as a general bounce area for this coin. So let's just keep an eye on the capitulation down to the support 786 area at around 7934. I don't own this coin, but if I wanted this coin, I'd just put a buying order at 008, and if it got hit, it got hit. If not, so be it. But long behold, I do think we are going to be heading down that far, which is approximately another 10% drop on Jupe. I definitely see it happening. So I'd be looking for a 10% drop on Jupe back down here. I mean, if we just do that and keep going this way, you can see all that general support area that gets bounced in that square. So I do think we're heading down the 786. Keep an eye on 008, and then we'll assess the situation at the time. Not financial advice, but if I wanted Jupe, I'd buy in down there. If I own Jupe, I'd get out and try to buy in cheaper down here. Easy to burn out when it's slow. It's very, very easy to burn out, man. I mean, I love everybody in the Discord channel. I love everyone supporting the live stream, but man, this shit is just redundant right now. I mean, wake up, go to work, recite the same thing on your videos. You know, touch the 786, touch the 618. It's not doing shit, just consolidating sideways. People are watching videos when the market sucks are the ones that will improve and will succeed in the next up. I agree with you 100%, Mr. Andy Walk. Those are the people who are going to make it in the longer term. I have 3 younger brothers. I love one. I can't stand one, and I want to fight the other one. I think he's gay. Oh, holy shit. Oh boy, that was that's awesome. Oh shit. Keep hanging on, bro. Pop when it does. Be prepared to take profits. Oh, it's gonna be turbulent the rest of the year. Yeah, I think we're just in it for the longer run. As of right now, I think what I'm kind of doing right now with the live stream, my videos right now, I know people are watching like, hey, I just bought $10 worth of this coin. I want it to make me $1 million. It's not going to happen. What we're currently looking for right now in all these videos is the best buying opportunity, because we know we're in a bear market. We know that we're not going to be taking off anytime soon. The strategy should be, and this is not me giving you financial advice, but this is the strategy that we should be thinking of, is us accumulating the coins that we want to buy at the cheapest price possible. And in the bear market, there are several opportunities to do that. We're not going to run. So people are like, oh my gosh, this coin, you know, is down 80% from its all-time high. I don't know if I should buy it right now because it could run and stuff like that. Like, we are in a bear market. Coins haven't been this cheap in a while. I know it's fearful to buy it, but as Warren Buffett says, buy fear, sell greed. I know we can definitely go lower than we are right now, which is why you don't just go balls deep. You know, you save that dry powder on the side. You know, during this capitulation, I sold quite a bit during the bull run, and I had 100%, say I had 100%, and I then, you know, the first major drop, I put in 25% of my gains. Second major drop, I put in another 25%. During the last drop to 17,000, I put in another 25% of my profit. And so I'm sitting right now with 25% of my dry powder still on the side, and I'm still waiting on that last drop for BTC. I think BTC is going to capitulate one more time, and I think that is going to be the absolute bottom. I know everyone's saying the market's all shit, you know, global economy and stuff like that, but I think we're going to be seeing one more drop in BTC, and I think it's going to be big. Like, I think it's going to be a big drop, and it's going to shake a lot of people out, but I hope you guys are ready, and I hope you guys don't get scared, because that's when people make money. You know, you might not get another opportunity like this in the future. We are actually in a very, very golden era of cryptocurrency, and we're actually very, very close to one of the best times to buy crypto, I personally feel. With the way the economy is going, I know everyone's like, oh man, the economy sucks, everything's inflated, I can't even fucking buy gas anymore, you know. I know you can think about it like that, but you can also think about it like, yeah, cryptocurrency is going to an extremely low thing, and gradually it does recover, and I feel like we're in that opportunity moment right now. So hopefully you guys think about it that way, instead of like, oh man, I just bought $100 of this and it's down 30%, I'm losing my ass. I think of it as buying opportunity. Next bull run. My goal is to be, I would say financially free, but if I'm financially free, I don't want to sit on my ass all day. So I'll most likely get a part-time job doing something, but something that I enjoy, you know, work at a state park, you know, maybe work at a zoo, or I don't know, anything, something that I'm not worried about the money for, something that I feel comfortable doing, something that I would enjoy doing, being outside. So we just went off on a rant for quite a bit. That's the joy of the live stream. I just tend to just ramble. So we ended Jupe. I have no idea where we're at right now. Oh, I started talking quite a bit. Let me get back into the chats. Sorry about that, guys. Jerry just doesn't focus on it. Oh, doesn't focus on it. If you aren't happy with your buy-in price, just buy more when price drops. Lower your buy-in price. That's true. Algo. Yo, Algo. Where's Vlad? I thought he wanted to do another live stream on the Discord after the live stream. So a live stream upon a live stream, which is like a dream within a dream, which is like a dip in edit. Okay, I need to cut back on the moon juice. So as of right now, Algo is down 2.3%, or up 2.3% at 28 cents, 100,000 million billion, 10 billion max with 6.8 billion circulating. Pretty much 2 billion market cap. All-time high in this coin was 356 3 years ago, which that's something you really need to be considerate of. So it did not reach a new all-time high during this last bull run. So that is a red question for me. So why did this not reach an all-time high during the last bull run? So it did not reach an all-time during the last bull run because I guarantee they probably unloaded more coins. So it's harder to reach that price. So if we just take a look at the max here, compared to market cap, oh yeah, you can definitely see this was the all-time high during initial coin launch 2019, and the market cap absolutely skyrockets here in February 2021, which means they unloaded billions of coins. So it's gonna be very hard to reach this all-time high. I do like Algorand. My last job, I worked with someone who was very, very heavy into crypto too. Him and I talked about it daily. He actually had, what was it? He rented out spaces in Chicago. Like they had places you could buy for Algorand, and people could put in a bunch of Algorand and buy it, and then you get rent from that. So say this house costs this much money. If enough people put their Algorand in that fund, it would buy that house, and the people that lived in that house, the rent would be paid to them in Algorand. And it was actually real life. Like he showed me, it was an actual website for Algorand where you could do that. So he actually was, I guess you could say, a tenant owner. Actually owned the property through Algorand. I don't remember what the website's called. I told him I was, and the crazy part is like right before I quit that job, I was like, I am going to make a YouTube channel. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna join your YouTube channel. I'm gonna be a subscriber. And he apparently subscribed to my channel, but I've never seen him since. So I don't know if you're on the live stream or what, but if you're there, man, let me know. That was back when I was that was back in December. Man, I go back and look at some of my December videos. It's crazy. Just the difference. And you know what? I guarantee next year if I go back and look at some of these, this should be like, what's going on? Okay, I'll go. Sorry, man. I'm just like talking in the mic. So we got Algorand right here. So do you own Algorand, Chef Natron? Like you can stake it for pretty good APY. We see Quant at 50. I don't think we'll see Quant at 50, but I think $60 might be a pretty good price. So as of right now for Algorand, it looks like we had that general upwards area with the capitulation back down in this main support area. MACD did just bounce off the bottom at 20, and MACD is about ready to flip bullish. So I think we are going to be seeing some upswings from here. If we just zoom out and take a larger look at this, I need some more data back here. So there's not a lot of data on this chart. So we're going to go look for some more data on some other charts. Yeah, this thing hasn't been this low in a while. Yeah, it should be getting close to your entry, man. And this hasn't been this low in a while. Holy shit. All-time low on this is 10 cents. I don't think we see that, but nonetheless. And you're saying 26. So it's looking like the 6-1, or this is a 382 on the larger fib. The 382 is at 2750. So 2750 is what we need to keep an eye on. That's where you generally bounced off of right here. Currently getting rejected. Not currently getting rejected, but this is normally get rejected at the 0.5. So with the way that the MACD and the RSI is moving, I do think we will be pushing up to this general area at around 30 cents and testing this out. And if we do break above that, you can see we have been making higher highs, but this is officially a lower low. So yes, we did put officially in a lower low, but we have to confirm that before we can say, hey, it's reversed. So the way that we confirm that is put in a lower high. So in order to put in a lower high from that, for this, if we draw a micro fib, the lower high for this would have to be at this 382 at 34. So personally, I'd be keeping an eye on a run up to 34 and then a drop. If we bounce off 34 and shit the bed, we're going down to around 24 cents. Which would confirm this reversal on the uptrend, which a lot of coins are doing right now. A lot of coins are doing the reversal. So I'd actually be that's not financial advice, but I'd actually be holding out for a little bit below 26 cents on Algorand. 26 cents is actually, I guess 26 cents is at this 78 or at the 618. So you have 27.37 at the 618. You could definitely wick down to 26 cents. So I guess you could play that 618. That would not be a bad call. If I wanted to pick up Algorand, I'd probably play that. You know, if I was like, oh my god, I need to load my bag up on Algo. I don't want to try to play it risky heading down to this 0.5 right here. I'd play Wix. I play Wix on, if you've been around me for a while, you know I play Wix. So I'd be looking for something like this, back down here to the 618 at 27, then a wick down to that general 25-cent range, and then a recoup from there. So I don't think 26 cents is out of the picture at all for Algo. More likely than not, in the longer term, I think 24 cents is what Algo's going to be at. I think Algo will touch 24 cents. Okay, guys, I gotta let my dog out real quick. Talk amongst yourself. If you guys want any coins you want charted, make sure you put them in the chat. I'm doing my NFT and swag giveaway tonight. If you want to participate in that, you have to be a member of the channel, own one of my NFTs, which is an OG coin or a normal coin. Yeah, those are the 3 ways you can enter into the drawing. So that drawing will probably happen in about 10-15 minutes. So if you become a member or get one of those NFTs before then, you will definitely be in the drawing. But we'll do the drawing in about 10-15 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we did Algo. Let me go through the chats and get caught up. So Algo, waiting for some more dip on Algo. Matic, I actually got in Matic at 33 cents. Fortunately, I sold that. They're going to start the race at 10 Eastern in the morning. So there's a NASCAR race. Still bumming I missed the quant dip. It was my husband's fault. Blame it on your husband. Andrea, blame everything on your husband. Trust me, I've been in that boat. I get a lot of random blame from my wife for random things. But I do think we will be seeing one more larger dip on quant. So the people who didn't get on quant in the last larger dip, I do think you guys will get one more opportunity. I don't know if it's going to be as low as it was, but I do think you will get one more opportunity to get in on one more decent price for quant. Let's talk XRP next. Yeah, we'll talk XRP next. So the thing about XRP is lawsuit still going on, yes. Oh man, I just started. So lawsuit's still going on, yes. Before I got into crypto, not before, as soon as I got into crypto, I had a coworker who was heavy into XRP. And believe it or not, my brother actually was the one that kind of not shielded me, but kind of pushed me into crypto. He was into crypto well before I was, and he owns a large bag of XRP. Long term, I think XRP is going to be one of the main staples for cryptocurrency. But as of right now, I think there's better coins to make money off of. Yes, it's going to be it's going to be a main staple, but you can make money, a lot more money off other coins, if that makes sense. So I guess you can say it's a safe place to put your money. My husband said I had enough. Oh man, I actually, my wife and I actually had a talk yesterday about how much money I've been putting into crypto. But hey, I made the money off crypto. Why can't I put it back into crypto, right? It's not a talk for the live stream. So right now for right now for XRP, we actually broke this uptrend that we were on from June. Yeah, fell right below it. Actually crushed right below it. Can't head crazy here. XRP right now is being held up by the 618. MACD is still high, or RSI is still high. MACD isn't doing shit. MACD is just stagnant sideways. I'd be keeping an eye on the 618 area. I think with the way that I think that BTC is going, the way that I feel the future is going, so I don't normally put my prejudice on the future into my TAs, but during live streams and the way the news are going, you kind of have to. I think we are going to be breaking the 618 right here for XRP, and I think we will be seeing 30 cents XRP. And then once we head back down here, you can see it is a double support area for us. So we have a double support area for XRP, which I think will bring a bounce to that. But I would be keeping an eye on that capitulation down to around 30 cents for XRP, which would push the RSI back down, not too oversold, but we would be tagging 30, which would actually let the MACD play out a little bit. I think it'd be more beneficial to head back down here personally instead of trying to fight it. So I'm actually bearish on XRP right now. I'd be looking for the 786 main support area around 30 cents. I keep telling myself, hey, I need to pick up some XRP. I need to pick up some XRP. But then I look at the max supply and everything like that, and it kind of sketches me out. I know it's going to be very, very useful in the future, similar to how Quant's going to be extremely useful in the future. But there's more money that I would rather toss my money in than XRP. Not shitting on XRP, because it's a great coin and it's going to be very beneficial. It's just not how I am playing crypto right now. So let's just keep an eye on a drop down to 30, then we'll assess the situation at that time. What's my thoughts on Luna C? Anything Do Kwon does is a fucking scam. That's my thoughts. We'll look up at it though. Yeah, anything Do Kwon does, I'm not going to touch for rest of my cryptocurrency career. So Terra Luna up 10.3 at 0001. Can you make money off of it? Yes, but I just don't want to touch it. I don't want to support anything that guy does. Infinite supply, 100,000 million billion trillion, 6.9 trillion total supply. All-time high of 119 5 months ago. All-time low was 4 months ago. So that was due to that. You guys all know what happened to Terra. So let's look at LUNC. Yeah, if Do Kwon comes out with something, and if it makes people a shit ton of money, good for them. But anything that Do Kwon ever comes out with for the rest of my cryptocurrency career, I will not touch at all. I'm surprised he was able to get away with it. Like, we're not gonna get into that. That would be. We should just make like a live stream saying charting crypto rants, and all of us just get in there and rant about crypto. We could do that in the Discord. So with that, if you guys haven't already, I'm in the Discord daily. If you guys want to, you can join my Discord. You can find the link below in the description. And I'm on there daily. We chat. Very, very good information. Very, very good people, I guess you could say. Except, no, I'm just kidding. So yeah, we have some really good people in there. A lot of really good information in the Discord channel. Vlad does some random live streams in there. Last weekend after we did a live stream on here, we went in way late till 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just charting coins as well. Yeah, it's just a good place to be, I guess. I'm very bad at shilling stuff, guys. If you haven't noticed, I'm not a marketing person whatsoever. So Luna Classic, we got tagged out at the 236. We're on the day. We're actually going to the 4 hour. I need to hire someone to shill my shit, but I'm not in this to make money. My crypto is going to make me money, not my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is going to make me friends. So as of right now, we did take out the 236. MACD is about ready to flip bearish. We are currently massively overbought on the RSI. So I'm going to be looking for a larger capitulation back down, tagging this and capitulating back down to this main support at 1117. And if we break below that, I do think we are heading down to the 786 around 9973. And we'll assess the situation at that time. I do think this run up is going to be met with an instant stop right here. And then we'll see that large capitulation back down, retrace to the 50 area, and then assess the situation at that time. So I am going to be bearish on this for the time being. I'm going to be keeping an eye on approximately a 19% retracement to begin with at 1126. And then if that actually breaks from 9926, it's going to be another 10%, which total would be, wow, 40%. Where's Vlad? Hey Vlad, you should play this. I actually might message Vlad to play this on a short. Yeah, this thing's definitely coming down. There's no denying it. It's just where is it going to bounce at? So the bounce area is 1251, 1123, or 1 even. But I don't think we're going to be heading up any higher from here, guys. But I don't touch anything from Do Kwon anymore. I did. And if you were in my Discord channel, I did make quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money off a play on, I think it was it Luna Class? No, it was Luna. I actually did make quite a bit of money during that. Couple grand. Not to toot my horn, but I can do that every now and again, right? I can toot my horn. Okay, let's see where we're at in the chats real quick. Plan to send the new bar of the 1% holder of extra. Good call, waste to scan. Let's figure this stuff. Man, Mr. Andy Walk and Chef Natron. Mr. Andy Walk, you get teased out a lot. And I'm not one to... I teased on you too. We're all having fun. We're all having fun. I know you have thick skin. I wasn't invited. Shocking. Haha. No one was invited to the after hours live stream. You just had to be on the Discord. Actually, hang on. Let me jump on the Discord real quick and message Vlad. I know he's been going through quite a bit recently. If you're in the Discord, you know what he's going through. So I don't want to push him to jump on a live stream after this, but if he wants to, I would definitely jump on a live stream in the Discord after this. He does really good short, like he does a lot of really good short and long trades. Fuck it, 8:45, guys. You know what that means? There's a whole 2 people watching the live stream right now, so we're to do the giveaway. You know, live stream's popping with 2 people watching, so let's do the giveaway. Okay, so these are the people that are currently entered in the giveaway. I'm giving away 1 NFT. The NFT is not this one. That's the one that Chef Natron won. The NFT is, let's see if we can find it. I don't want to give away any of my information, but oh, well, I'm giving away an NFT and some swag today. These are the giveaway people for Chef Natron. So in order to enter, you guys, I went over that. So we have Chef Natron, which owns an OG coin, so he gets 1 entry. Chef Natron owns an OG coin, which gives him an entry. Chef Natron is a member, which also gives him an entry. Chef Natron won the NFT last time, and with the NFT, you're able to do an additional entry into a giveaway, which he used tonight. So Chef Natron has 4 entries tonight. We have Mr. Andy Walk, which owns an OG coin, which is and he's also a member. We have MOB, or AKA Beanbag, which is Beanbag is his YouTube name. Owns an OG silver. He owns one of the bronze coins. He's also a member, so he has 3 entries. We have Vlad, which is a member of the channel. We have Will Montgomery, which is a member. We have Pat K, which is a member, and we have Bizema, which is an OG bronze. So the first giveaway is going to be for the, should it be NFT? So the first giveaway is going to be for the NFT. So we have number of winners. We're going to do 1, and then we're going to do another one. So the number of winners, 1. So who is going to win the NFT? This is for the NFT right here. 3, 2, 1. MAB. Chef Natron did not win the 3rd NFT. So MAB, you won the NFT. You won the cowboy NFT. And for the swag, this one is for the swag right here. Let's see who won the swag. 3, 2, 1. Swag is Chef Natron. Congrats, Chef Natron, you won swag. I'll get with you in the Discord channel, get the information. You know how to go over to that page and pick what shirt you want. Pick what shirt you want. Send me the link. I'll send you some swag. So congratulations to MAB. Congratulations to Chef Natron on the winners tonight. Next weekend is going to be probably the last giveaway for a little bit. I will be doing a swag giveaway, possibly an NFT. I'm not sure yet. But so tonight's winners are MAB for the NFT and Chef Natron for the swag. So congrats, you guys. Congrats. I'll get with you, Chef Natron, on getting you that swag. Check out the link. Check out the links to that swag website. Pick what you want out and just send it to me in the Discord channel, what you want, design and everything like that, and we'll get that figured out. And MAB, aka Beanbag, let me know your Ethereum. I'll get with you too, and I'll send you the NFT. So congrats, you two. Congrats on the giveaway tonight. Chef Natron is undefeated on these giveaways. I guess that's the benefit of supporting the channel. So congrats, you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel immensely. You don't know how much it means to me. You know, I'm just a guy drawing lines on the screen, and I appreciate all you guys immensely. Made a lot of friends doing this. So with that, let's get back into charting some coins. So we had Lunacy, we did Lunacy. It's freaking rigged. Oh shit. API 3. Yeah, we'll get an API 3. So, Mr. Andy Walker, are you still looking to accumulate API 3? I know you're an API 3 holder, and I'm actually very, very bullish on API 3 in the long term. Are you still holding API 3? Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Thanks, man, for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, you guys make what I do fun. For real. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Chef. Hey, Chef Natron, now you finally have some swag. So now you have some swag to back up those NFTs. Crazy part is Beanbag isn't even on the live stream, so he doesn't even know he won yet. So we have API 3 down 1% at $1.68. We have a max supply of 114 million. A little under half of that's in circulation with 102 million market cap. All-time high in this was $10 a year ago. All-time low was also a year ago at $1.04. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Looks like Coinbase is the leader. Actually, it looks like Whitbit's the leader, which I don't believe in. I think that's false information, but long and behold, API 3 is an up-and-coming competitor of Chainlink. So we're on to API 3 right now. API 3, and then we'll get into the chefs. API 3 right now is continually making higher highs and higher lows. We've been doing that since June 13th. So we're making higher highs, higher lows. Yes, it's drug out, but nonetheless, it looks like we are consolidating in a general area at around $1.65, which means there's probably some sort of fib area right there. My guess is the 786 or the 618, which if we actually blow it up to this wick, that is a scam wick. We'll go down here. Oh boy, actually fell below the 786. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do like a little deep dive into this. Okay, here we go. So we're doing a double fib deep dive. So double fib deep dive right now for API 3. We see the MACD definitely bottomed out right here. MACD is about ready to flip bullish. We did, I guess you can say, technically bounce off the 786 at 162. If we, my fucking layers are hidden. I don't know, something's going on with my trading view, but short term right now, I do think we are heading up to around 175 for API 3, which is this main resistance area. If you get over this main resistance area, I think the top would be the 382 right here at around 180, 186 to 190, and then we'll be heading back down. So I do think API 3 will be heading down in the short term. Nonetheless, in the longer term, since we capitulated on BTC right here, we have been making some higher highs and higher lows. It's been shorter, drug out, but nonetheless, I mean, we take that with a grain of salt, I guess you could say, because we are in a bear market. So that's why I do short term, because if you do longer term people are like, hey, look at that T right there. API 3 is going to go to the moon, and they're not going to take into account to all the other situations that are going on in the crypto market. So short term right now, I'm going to be keeping an eye on a run up to 175. If we break up 175, I think the next top will be this 382 of 187, and then working our way back down to 153. I do own API 3, but if I wanted to pick up more API 3, I'd be playing this $1.50 area down here. I would just put a buy-in order at 150 and just sit on it. You know, let it sit there for a couple of days, let it sit there for a week or two. And if API 3 tends to not go down there, then just pull it out. And, you know, you don't lose any money on that. But you could wake up in the morning and API could hit 150, and then you'd be like, oh, man, I feel great. And then, you know, that makes your day great. But short term right now, I do think we'll be seeing a bounce to the upside and then another push down. How far down do we go? We got to keep an eye on these general areas at 160, 153, and then inevitably 145. Not financial advice. I think a $1.50 buy order would be very, very beneficial for this coin right now. I think that would be an actual great buy. I don't think like that would be a lower low and it would actually invalidate this high. But a wick doesn't count as a low. So if we hit here and we wick down to 150 and you catch that wick and we bounce back up, that higher high still would continue. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on a pump up to 170, 180, then a drop back down to around 156. So 150 buying order, I think, would be a very, very good opportunity to pick up some more API 3. That's not financial advice. I guess you can get in trouble if you don't say that's not financial advice. You know, I don't want BitBoy coming after me. IMX. We'll do IMX. So we have Immutable X, IMX, up 0.8% at 78 cents, 2 billion MAC. The thing we have to be concerned about here, this is something that's always concerning to me when I'm looking at a coin. There's only 235 million in circulation compared to 2 billion that could be put in circulation. So they could put a lot more coins in circulation, but that doesn't mean that it's not a coin worth investing in. Similar to Ethereum, Ethereum has infinite supply and people buy that all the time. I guess API 3 also has an infinite max supply and I'm still investing in that. But that's just something to be considerate of on the short term is there's a very small circulating supply with a very large max supply and a 185 million market cap. All-time high was 9 months ago at 952. All-time low was 2 months ago at 64. So we're we're not pretty close to the all-time low, but we're well below that 952. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Looks like BitGet is the leader. So this isn't even available on Coinbase yet. So let's get into IMX. Whoa, I charted this back when I had colored fibs. Moonboy back in April. That's back when everyone was saying we're going to the moon. Short term though. Yeah, let's get in deep. We currently look at how many times we got rejected at the 618. That's ridiculous. We had a 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, 4 top, drop top. So we definitely battle tested that double resistance area at 878, and it shoved us down here to this resistance area 786. So we currently are below this main support area, which is resistance right now at 793. We did bounce off the 786. I currently think, just looking at the RSI is definitely reset. MACD, if we take a deeper look at the MACD is definitely heading towards a bullish scenario, but that's something we have to be very considerate of, because if you look back here, they've had a lot of bullish fake outs on the MACD. A bullish fake out would shove this down even further. So I would technically say we are in a very, I wouldn't say critical moment, not to make this dramatic or anything like that, but this 786 is definitely a price that we need to keep an eye on, as what, 75 cents with 75 cents. Currently working our way up towards 79. Everything's set up to run. Not run high, but I think everything's set up to run back up to this 878 double resistance area and test it out. You can see tested it hardcore, got rejected, and I think we're actually going to be heading up there to test it once more. So I would actually be looking for like a long on this or something. Approximately 13% is not bad on the short term. You know, I currently, since we're in a bear market, I kind of cut back on doing swing trades. If you were in my channel back when I was doing a lot of other trading, I used to do swing trades quite a bit, but right now I'm more of a buy it cheap and hold type person, kind of focusing on my main portfolio right now. I'm not trying to quick flip profit, but this actually looks like it is going to be heading up to around this double resistance area at 87 cents. So this doesn't look bad in my personal opinion for a quick flip at a 10% gain up to around 80, 85, 87. Which is the 10%. Everything's set up to do it. RSI's set up to run. MACD is about ready to flip slightly bullish. And a slightly bullish thing would definitely bring us back up here. So this thing isn't going to the moon, but I do think it is going to be heading up in the short term, approximately 10%. So do with that what you will. I'm bullish on it in the short term. Longer term, I don't do long terms, but this is going to be very, very difficult to get over. So just something like that. Yeah, that is definitely a setup to make a 10% gain and then recoup. So do with that what you will. Doesn't look bullish long term. It does look like it's going to get rejected once we reach that area. So 10% gain and then recoup back down to around this general resistance 786 area. So this is IMX. Let me get back to the chats. I will show you a little more love next week. I just dropped a bunch of. Hey man, I'm not in it for the super chats. I'm in it for the information. Or providing you guys some information. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel though, and you guys who if you're new tuning in and everything, I'd really appreciate if you smash that like button. That'd also really help out my channel too. Just getting some basic information out to everyone. I don't expect to be a big YouTuber. I'm not very good at, you know, personal, what is that, HR stuff. So I'm not very good at shilling stuff. I'm not very good at promoting stuff. I'm not very good at all that stuff, but I think I'm pretty good at charting. Other than that, that's pretty much what my channel's about. If you can deal with that, then so be it. Man, you guys talk a lot in this chat. Had enough of you. Thanks for covering, bro. I got you. And the next, isn't the exact same chart for API 3 from last week shows you sideways the market is. I bought more today at 167. I don't really care about the pennies. When it hits a couple hundred, I will be good. Not financial advice. Did you say cry baby? You say bit boy. Time. Oh yeah, we gotta look at time. Oh man, we've been talking about time for a while on this channel. Time is hitting some very. Where was I at? Where's all my drawings? I think I did. Yeah, I talked about this area. I think at last live stream, I was very, very, very adamant about this area where we're currently at. I was saying this is the life support for time right now to continue the pattern. Yeah. And nothing has changed from that. We are at that moment right now. So before we weren't currently here, and this is an area that I said we really, really need to keep a close eye on for time. If we fall below the 786 area at 52, it's going to be bad news bears. Like for real, bad news bears down to, it's going to shit the bed. And then this general pattern is going to be deleted. Not saying this pattern is done yet, but patterns do end eventually. I know this is a very, very repetitive pattern, and a lot of people don't like buying when we're in this type of situation, but this is where, you know, risk reward, definitely do your own research. This is not financial advice. But we are currently touching the 786 right now. This has exclamation mark has to be the launch point. If we break below the 786, it's over, and this whole uptrend is invalid. It has to launch from here. Like it, I sound like a broken record. It has to do this. If it doesn't, this repetitive pattern that we talked about is done. It was just a three top. It was just a three-step pattern. The bad part is, like, you can definitely see the repetition. Oh shoot. The repetition in that, the repetition, extended repetition. And I bet if we talked about it, if we went back in the future and we were talking about it right here, we'd probably have the same conversation right now. We are at a very critical moment. So for time right now, time has to not rip, but has to bounce off the 786. If time drops below $52, the next support's 38. Sorry for going so hard on time, but I've been charting this for a while and I've been extremely bullish. I'm actually still bullish on this. The crazy part is I can't see it shit in the bed to 38. RSI is reset. MACD, let me blow this up a little bit. MACD isn't doing shit. MACD is just sideways as well. So there really isn't enough downwards momentum to push this down to 38. So I'm very, very curious on how this is going to play out. There is not enough set up on the MACD and the RSI to push this down to 38. Pushing it down to 38 would bring us down to like 15 on the RSI, and we've never been that low. We were down to 20 back here, but I don't think there's anything that can push us down to the support right now, which is everything in my being is saying we're going to be launching here pretty soon on time, and I don't want that be a scenario for you guys to FOMO. But if you even look at the fibs, we have a fib right here, a 786 on the $53. We have a 618 right on the $73. We have a 382 right on the $102. Like, these fibs are exactly on these resistance channels as well. There's nothing down here. It's crazy, but I think this thing's about ready to rip. I know if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit it. But everything with the indicators, past history, past plays, even this fib channel is following it exactly. Like, this is probably one of the most legit fib channels you'll see. Even the fib channels are following these support and resistance very, very close, like almost exactly. It has to bounce here. Like, it has to. I don't know. I don't know what else I can say about that. It might not play out like another run up like this, but we have to bounce here in time. There's no reason why we wouldn't. There's absolutely no reason why we would not bounce off this double support right here. Reset RSI. MACD is bearish right now, just needle nosing. All the main fib areas are sitting top of a resistance. Fib area matches perfectly with the resistance areas. It's almost like textbook. So do I think we're below above this? I sure as hell hope so, but nonetheless, I do think we will be bouncing here at this general area for a time. Sorry if I'm hyping up time. It's just everything is just playing out. Usually when you do a TA, you know, there's some stuff that doesn't match. There's some stuff that, you know, some stuff that's like, okay, I have to fudge this a little bit. But this is definitely, that was definitely like to the TA. 786.52 on top of resistance. 618 main resistance at 74. 382 main resistance at 103. RSI reset. MACD bearish, about ready to flip bullish. I think I might toss in some money after this live stream. Hang on, let me write that down. I tried to play this at 65 and it didn't play out. That's why you always have stop losses, but I think we're gonna be keeping a close eye on this. And I know Chef Natron will probably call me out if if I'm wrong in the Discord, but I definitely think this is gonna be the bounce, dude. It has to be. TikTok, patience, man, patience. I couldn't be a YouTuber. I fart too much. Oh shit. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I just figure myself a person who talks to a screen. The only reason I got into YouTube, and this is the only reason, like, I never thought I'd be a YouTuber, and I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. I mean, I don't have a large following. The only reason I got into YouTube is because I was in the crypto, and a lot of the crypto TAs that you see are just straight garbage. Like, I did my own TAs for myself, and you see people like, yeah, 100x, like, it's all clickbait. You see like the giant thumbnails, we're going up 100x, and everyone has their mouth open with a rocket and shit like that, and it's like, this is, you know, people who get in the crypto, they see that and they fall into that. And then you have me, and you also have, I will give Vision Pulse some credit here. Vision Pulse also does a really good job on TAs. He doesn't shill. He gives realistic price predictions as well. He hasn't been doing price predictions lately. He's more been, I feel like he's been diverging from that to get more clicks in the bear market, but that's just my personal opinion. But I think it'd be cool if Vision and I got on a live stream together. I'm too small of a YouTuber for that. Look at ETH. Well, I don't talk what's happening news-wise. And I watch you. Well, I appreciate it, man. I give like, I consider my channel like if then. So this isn't financial advice. I figure how I chart right now is how people are like, okay, I'm thinking about getting in this coin right now. how does it look, you know, and then I give the scenario, if this happens, then that could happen. If this happens, then that could happen. This is the area that you generally need to keep an eye on in order for any of those to happen type scenario. I feel like I give good, well, I don't know if I give good, but I try to give good, like, entry or as of right now, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but as of like right now scenarios. Tito, you guys don't know Tito. Tito was actually the second subscriber on my channel, and he is in the Discord. He doesn't talk much, and he said it perfectly. You're like an if then YouTuber, you know, if this then that, and he's like, that's why I follow you, is the if then type scenario. You know, I don't try to be moon boyish. I just try to read the charts, and I know there's a lot of people that don't like that. Everyone who's looking at crypto wants people to say, hey, I'm going to be making money. Hey, I'm going to be making, you know, 100x. And the realistic thing about that is you're not going to be doing that. So I feel like there's some of those people who watch my channel like, yeah, I don't want to see this. My coin can't go down. My coin can't go down. I can't watch your channel. So on Ethereum, it's actually following this downtrend pretty dang good. Broke below the support, currently turned it into resistance. I'm going to clear this fib. Man, I really wish my layers were working. I have to do all this by manual. I mostly watch documentaries on YouTube. I have one guy I watch that puts out daily weather information, and then I watch Monkey. I watch Monkey Works too. Do you really watch Monkey Works? For real? That's like, so I on my way to work, I listen to my crypto podcast, and then I have a lunch break, and on my lunch break I listen to Monkey Works. So Monkey Works is like my my lunch stuff. So I catch up with the Discord on lunch, and then I watch Monkey Works. That's crazy. Not a lot of people know about that channel. Good shit though. So as of right now for Ethereum, we'll get back to Ethereum. You can see we're definitely testing this as a resistance. It looks like a pattern, you know, testing this out. So I'd be looking for a recuperation back up to the 618 right here on Ethereum at approximately 1598, so 1600, and that looks like it might be the top. So that 1600 wouldn't bring us to an overbought territory, but it would bring us to a previous top. MACD's about ready to flip bullish on Ethereum as well. So I'm going to be looking for Ethereum to head up to the 618 area at around 1605 and then top out from there. I know the merge is coming. I know people are saying Ethereum's going to the moon, but Bitcoin's the tide that raises all ship. And even Ethereum being number two is just a ship on the tide of Bitcoin. So it's not immune. We talked about it in the past. We had this uptrend and we're getting very consolidated, and a lot of coins we talked about in the last live stream were very, very consolidated. And I'm like, hey, let's keep an eye on this move right here, because it does look like a lot of coins are gonna be shit in the bed pretty soon. But short term for Ethereum, I'm going to be keeping an eye on a pump back up to the 618 at around 16,000, and then possibly a push down to this main area at 1315. I'm not picking up Ethereum until it gets to 1,000, which is, it's not even here yet, but I'll draw support. You can see this $1,000 area has held up as a very, very large support for Ethereum. I'm not going to pick up any more Ethereum. So at this large drop back here when BTC dipped, if you were part of the channel, you know I was straight like, I'm buying Quant, I'm buying Ethereum, everything is out the door. Those are the two things that I'm focused on right now. Then we had this large uptrend right here. And I'm like, I'm focused on Azrael right now. But if we come back down here, my mindset's going straight to Ethereum and Quant. Ethereum and Quant are my main two. So my portfolio, the main things that I hold right now in my portfolio, number one is Ethereum, number two is Bitcoin, and number three is now Quant. I actually didn't own any Quant until I made this YouTube channel, believe it or not. Zgoth shilled the shit out of it, and eventually got me into it. So So I have Ethereum number one, Bitcoin, Quant, and then the rest of my coins. So that I always keep on the top three. I really don't put any in Bitcoin. I have what I want in Bitcoin because Bitcoin's more of a long-term hold. You know, it makes you gradual money, but you're not going to make mad gains off of it. But if Ethereum does this and heads back down to 1,000, I will be picking up more Ethereum. And if that happens, that means BTC should shit the bed, and I will be picking up more Quant. So as of right now, I'm looking to pick up Azrael. But if we start shitting the bed pretty damn hard, I will be looking for Quant and Ethereum. But short term for Quant right now, I do think we will be testing this uptrend right here at around 1,600. Then we'll assess the situation at that time. Okay, guys, I got enough time to chart one more coin. Who wants the last coin? So with that, guys, I am going to end the live stream. I will stick around in the chats for a little bit. I'll be in the Discord. If you haven't already, you can join the Discord channel. If you like what I do and you want to support the channel, you can also become a member of the channel. Head over to my YouTube channel. You can click and become a member, which gives you entries into the giveaways. You should check out POW Ponder on weather. He does a deep dive into weather in the US. I'll definitely check that out, Mr. Andy Luck. Appreciate it. But as of right now, guys, I'm going to end the live stream. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I'll be around in the chats for... Oh, do solo. Oh, look at that. I was just about to enter it. Or end it. Solo. Solo or soul? No, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it, man. It's a fucking Saturday. I have nothing to do. All I was going to do is go upstairs, take a shower, and go to bed. So... Solo or soul? So Sologenic right now is down 1.4% at 14.8 cents. 100,000 million, 400 million max, question mark circulating, question mark market cap. All-time high was 655 9 months ago. All-time low was 10 months ago. This chart looks very janky. Large run up. Okay. Currently available on the following exchanges down here. Looks like Gate.io is the leader. So let's take a look at this. So Solo right now looks like it had its initial launch, then started capitulating back down since. Currently looks like it's making well all-time low on this is what? 10 months ago at 6 cents. This is currently at 14. So this is not the initial chart. But nonetheless, on this chart, it is the lowest low. So let's try to find a different one real quick. Need more data. That is definitely not more data. Man, you definitely gave me a shit coin to chart. Yeah, we're doing it. So Solo right now is holding up the main support at 14.8. MACD is in a generally overbought area, but if you just look at the past RSI, we do enter this area quite a bit. So there could be some more downwards movement. MACD is bearish and saying, hey, I want to flip bullish. But I would personally be keeping an eye on another push down. You can see we definitely have these peaks before we shit the bed. We had the peak before we shit the bed. We had the peak before we shit the bed. So it's kind of looking like rinse and repeat type scenario. We have the peak here, and then it looks like we're to shit the bed. And if we shit the bed, it looks like the next drop's would be down to 13 cents and then a recoup from here. So I am not bullish on this right now. I do think this thing will be heading down to around the 786 or 618 area at around 13 cents, and we'll assess the situation at that time. Hopefully you don't own any of this. Don't take this personally, and this is not financial advice, but I would not own this coin. It's just I don't like it. It does look like a dump's coming though. Do we head down here? I don't know if we're heading that low, but it does look like a dump's coming. I like Vision Pulse trades too. Not a lot of YouTubers talk about other YouTubers, but I watched Vision Pulse trades for a while, even before I made my YouTube channel. I think Chef Natron called me out on it, like, where did you learn how to chart? When I first started charting. And I learned a lot of my techniques from Vision Pulse and then reading books and stuff. So there it is. It's out there in the open. Vision Pulse is my is my mentor. Not really though. I mean, I do my own things, but I definitely like what he talks about. I definitely like how he does it, and I definitely adapted my style differently than he does, but him and I are very, very similar. Oh, not saying I ripped him off, but I like what he does. So that's Solo. So with that, guys, I am going to end the live stream. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. If you want to support the channel, you can like this video, you can become a member, send me a super chat sticker. Next weekend will most likely be the last weekend for a giveaway of swag and stuff like that. I will be doing, most likely I will be doing NFT giveaways after that, but I'm pretty much caught up on my YouTube giveaway. So I gave away NFT swag on the first giveaway. I gave an NFT, a swag on my second giveaway, which is 6. Tonight we gave away an NFT and a swag, which is 8. So that's 8 so far. Next weekend I will give away a swag and NFT, and that will be the last giveaway of swag and whatnot like that, unless I change my mind, of course. So with that, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you join my Discord channel. You'll find the link in the description below. I'm in there daily. We're all in there daily. Great group of people. Great information. It's just a hoot. So with that, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I appreciate the super chats, and congrats to Beanbag and Chef Natron for winning the NFT and swag tonight. I'll get with you guys in the Discord. So I'll catch you guys next time on a live stream of Charting Crypto. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys.